Girls Club Week. Since 1941, this week has recognized the service and, of course, the fun that those clubs bring to our communities. Joining us now in studio are two people who know all about it, Rick Jackson and Tabari Burton with the Boys and Girls Clubs of the River Region. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Rick, talk a little bit, I know you do so much in the community, but talk a little bit about the work you all do in the community.
Well, the main thing we do is try to get kids comfortable in academic success, character leadership, and healthy life skills. We're open from 9 to 5 during the summer, and we open from 2:30 to 8 o'clock. We just want to make sure that parents know that we have a safe place for all our kids to come. And the main thing in the summer also that we deal with is that summer learning loss. It's a program called SAIL. SAIL is Summer Adventure in Learning, and we really want to keep our kids involved in learning and having fun. And this former Youth of the Year, former alumni, became our director years ago. Won't tell the age, but Tabari can break it down to you what we actually do internally in the Boys and Girls Club.
We learned a lot about that summer learning loss, especially during the pandemic.
Yes,
There's a big emphasis on that when kids were out of school during the pandemic.
Yes.
Rick mentioned you all are open year-round, but summer is chaotic. It's fun, but it's chaotic at the clubs. Tell us what's happening there right now.
The biggest thing with the summer is, we pretty much stick to our mission, but of course, our increase in kids. That's the biggest thing in the hours that we're open. We used to serving kids after school for maybe 4 hours a day. Now we go to serving kids 8 hours a day. Kids are there from 9 until 5. And like Rick said, the biggest thing is making sure that the kids are learning, trying to curb that summer learning loss. We're blessed to have a great staff within our organization who really care about kids and want to see the best for kids. So that's easy for them when I go in and say, hey, look, we're running this program, but let's make sure we make it fun so that our kids are enjoying it and don't understand that they're still learning through the summer. So that when they go to the gym,
sneak it in.
Yeah, go in there and sneak it in. It's sort of like the secret sauce that we put on what we're doing. So kids being able to do that, then of course go in the gym. We have our own pool on site that the kids are able to swim every day. So we're just here to make sure that the kids are being safe, make sure that they got a place for when the parents are working, to know that the kids have a place to go.
A lot of kids in our area learn how to swim at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, and we have a major grant through the Michael Phelps Foundation that we're able to teach swimming lessons now. Through the Michael Phelps Foundation, we're able to hire at least 4 lifeguards, and now they just don't jump in and just swim. They teach swimming.
They have real life-saving lessons.
We do swim lessons twice a week with the kids. So you got free swim 3 days a week, swim lessons 2 days a week, and that's working wonders. Our kids are learning how to swim, and that's a big thing.
That's keeping them active. Those are life-saving, lifelong skills that those kids will have. Rick, we're talking about all the different things you do. You offer these services at little to no cost to families in our communities. But it costs you to offer all of this. Talk about how people can support the work that you all do.
So, of course, funding. That's all we love. It actually costs $900 per child, but they only pay $5 per year and $10 during the summer, and they get 2 T-shirts. So they really kind of not really paying $10. So, and that's to keep them safe, so we'll know where they're at. But people can always reach us at 334-832-4288. Our Director of Development, Lou Ella Giles, will take the credit cards or whatever. Or they can mail a check or a money order at P.O. Box 234, Montgomery, Alabama 36101. Website kind of under maintenance, so that's why we're doing it like that.
You mentioned funding. I know money's tight for so many families right now. A lot of people say, I only have $20 to give. I only have $10 to give. I feel silly calling and offering
That's perfect.
$10. What does that allow you to do?
I mean, it allows us to do all the things that Tabari said, to keep us going, to keep us maintaining, to keep kids safe, even to the point that we partner with the YMCA. The kids have hot lunches during the summertime. I mean, you'll be amazed that kids don't have hot lunches and snacks, but they don't have to pay for nothing. But all $10, $5, $1, $1 million, it all works the Boys and Girls Club. It's the greater good for our organization. It's the greater good for our city and our river region.
I always say, we hear a lot, we see those comments on Facebook. People say, what can I do in our community? What can I do to better the community? What can I do to help these kids? This is a safe space.
It is.
For these kids during the summer. It's a space where they can learn how to swim, they can have a hot meal, all at little to no cost, and you can help support those kids. Remind people, we have several locations here in the River Region. Talk about all the different locations we have.
We actually have 3 locations here. We have West End, where I'm the director. That's 220 Crenshaw over by Maxwell Air Force Base. We have our Chisholm unit, that's 2612 Lower Wetumpka Road in the Chisholm neighborhood. Then we also are blessed to have a location in Mount Meigs, DYS, you know, for the young men that are incarcerated there. You know, we have a Boys and Girls Club there that give them the essential tools that they need, so hopefully when they get out, they don't make the mistakes and have to go back to where they came from. So
all of this happening in our area, again, at little to no cost to families. And we're just recognizing that for National Boys and Girls Club Week. Thank y'all so much for joining us here at studio. We truly appreciate it.